Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you... And welcome back to the beat up plans. We return to a Sanitarium. And considering that even the menu itself is kinda creepy, I wanted to show you at least the loading screen, because... Well, I haven't shown you yet, but this is the menu.
Load game. Save game.
Yes, wherever I go...
Turn to game.
I have a little creepy girl voice that follows me everywhere. Anyways, we need to fish out that cross we heard in the last episode, and we haven't found any fishing gear, and I have looked everywhere already in the previous episodes. And then I realized, well, actually there is some fishing gear from the little boy at the beach. But he won't talk to me after all. But he said that he would always go to church if the bell rang. But the bell rope was cut off by Dennis. I don't know why, but then I realized if you can't ring the bell with a rope, well, I wanted to grab a rock. Actually, I was first going for this paper because it points and lies there, and I thought, oh, that is actually noteworthy, doesn't really fit the rest of the scenery, and then I was treated to a little bit of tomfoolery.
A rock.
Because to find this rock, that wasn't that easy.
That should get people's attention.
Because, well, it doesn't really fall out of the scenery, it really isn't noteworthy to me, but there it is. There is the rock, and now we can continue on our merry way, if you will. Not that I think it's kind of merry over here, but I'm not going to question it. After all, I think I can question my entire sanity as it is.
The little kid has left his fishing rod.
After all, I am walking in a village of deformed children that are guided by a plant mother, well, and I was brought here by a living statue. Yeah, so questioning things might not be the best for my own sanity. It's already thin enough as it is. So let's get that cross out of here. Will this be enough? Let me just get a little closer. Oh, that looks pretty close.
The fishing rod. Not from here.
Seriously?
Not from here. Too far away.
You gotta be shitting me. That seems a little odd, but... There we go, from the bridge. Yeah. By the way, there's one strong fishing rod. Really, very small line, but very strong apparently, that it can pull out a metallic cross that's completely submerged underwater. Okay. Oh, Jessica, shut up. No wonder Billy is getting very bad temper. You're teasing him forever until eternity. So now that we have our metallic cross, I think it's time to show Mother a weakness in her plans.
By lightning. Not a good idea.
And actually, that's true, because then I would kind of totally toast myself. And I'll pull on it? Oh.
The generator's working now.
I am aware. Do we need to connect this with that?
Looks like a barn.
I am aware. Where? What the? I haven't seen any cabling around here.
Looks like a barn.
I know, but I'm...
It says danger high voltage.
I understand.
Looks like a barn.
I was clicking at the vines. Actually, this open tractor is giving me an idea. Well, that was easy. Hello!
Looks like a jumper cable. Might be useful.
Yes, indeed. There we go. Because this guy had something missing, or guy, tractor had something missing, why not use it on this tractor?
Not a good idea.
All the way around?
What was I thinking? I can't use that here.
Yes, surely you can. I mean, this must be it, right?
No good. No, I don't. What's the point? No, there
That's
must be a better way. I can't use that here.
Seriously?
I'd really love to. but I won't. That's no good. No, that won't solve. That's... I can't... What's the... No.
Actually, that was exactly where I needed to put it, except that I need to be very precise in my touching on the right spot. Just like making love.
There! The children are free of you!
Yum! Anyone up for vegetable soup tonight?
Ugh. What a mess.
But, as I said before, I'm not sure if this is handy because the children were so much corrupted by her already. And it was the only thing they had good. Where the heck is Maria? Where's the boy? Oh, shit. Where's everybody? Where are they? Where are the children? Have they died? No, I knew this wasn't going to end in a happy ending. Oh, well, I've done your task, angel statue. Please relieve me of this nightmare.
It looks like the statue from the tower.
Yeah? So...
It looks like the statue from the tower.
Okay, that doesn't help much. I thought the statue was going to liberate me, but... Have their spirits perhaps gone to the cemetery? Shouldn't we also close this coffin? No. Okay, now it's eerily quiet all of a sudden. Where is everybody? I'm glad you still enjoy that. I doubt it's in the pumpkin patch. Perhaps in the airy garden where the pumpkin field was? There were a lot of children chanting over there. No, nobody here. Nobody near the water. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone? Somebody? Where are the children? For that matter, I still don't know really where I am. Except that I have Gannett Elementary School standing over here. Where the heck is everybody? Whoa! Hello?
Thank you for freeing us, Master. Now that my mother is destroyed, the children are slowly returning to normal. They've all gone through the tunnel to join the rest of the world. I waited for you.
Yes, but where are we going?
Well, apparently to the courtyard and chapel.
Max, it's me, Morgan. I'm right here.
Asylum? How did I get back here? Those children seem so real. Did I save them, or am I going completely mad?
I don't know. I also heard Morgan. And this doesn't look like a place where the generator's exploding. I don't know, man.
Is he wearing big, bare feet slippers? Excuse me, what's your name?
Are you serious, man? I'm the king.
Ah, right.
King of what?
King of rock and roll, man. I'm Elvis.
The Elvis? But I thought you were, well, you know. dead.
Oh, that was all a hoax, man. The pressure was getting to me. I needed a break.
I must say the music is a lot more pleasing, in the sense that it isn't as creepy, but I don't know how long I can handle this type of repetitiveness.
Break from what? All your fame?
Fame, drugs, food, you name it. I needed time to relax, sober up, slim down. Know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it looks like you've shed a few pounds since that Hawaiian concert.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Where is that awful music coming from?
I wish I knew, man. That stuff is for the birds.
Okay, so other people also notice the music.
Do you know anything about the other patients?
They ain't patients. These are my fans, man. Let me tell you, these are the best fans in the world.
Right. I'll soon talk to the nurse over there, but first I'll talk to the lady over here and see what else lies. Oh, there's another nurse, okay.
Nice tutu, old man.
Old man?
Excuse me, what's your name?
Skippy!
Where is that awful music coming from?
I don't know, Q-tip.
Q-tip?
Yeah. Your big cotton head looks like it belongs in a big ear.
Goodbye!
That guy looks like he's gonna eat me. Excuse me, what's your name?
Dan Dombrowski, don't forget it.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Shut up before I pound you one.
That isn't a very logical behavior for a nurse.
Where am I?
The courtyard.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Doc's doing some kind of test in the observation room.
Oh? What kind of test?
How should I know, maggot?
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
Ah, shut up!
Yeah, that is not gonna help. I doubt that any of the other nurses are going to help me out much. So I'm just going to ignore them and talk to the patients first.
He looks way too attached to that fish. Excuse me, what's your name?
Sir, yes, sir. Who the hell are you? Leave me alone. Can't an old man get any rest around this ship?
Nope. That might be Dr. Morgan. And I can see the music, so definitely we need to go in there, but I would not want to withhold you, this lovely little girl patient. Also, why is there a statue in front
How
of the doors?
sad she looks. How am I supposed to get there?
Oh, well, she got you a little stuck.
Why is that woman licking her lips? I feel very sane in comparison to her. How am I supposed to get there?
I am trapped. No, there he is.
Excuse me, what's your name?
My name is Sarah. I think it sounds nice. I ate my husband with carrots and rice.
Goodbye! So.
Doctor? Are you my doctor?
Welcome back to the States, Max. I've already managed to assemble a team of top researchers at Mercy, but I'm especially glad that you finally decided to accept my offer. Dr. Law.
Doctor, are you all right?
I am a doctor. Oh, I'm okay. Thank you. Yes, I am a doctor, but I don't work here.
Oh, I was hoping you were a new doctor. Since my friend stopped talking to me, I've been so lonely. I need someone to cure him so he could talk to me again.
Well, this lady just jolted my memory and I want to help her in return, so let's talk to her a little bit. Besides, she seems a little bit more sane than the others.
Who is your friend?
Crag.
Well, what's wrong with him? Does he have laryngitis?
I don't know. Maybe. All I know is that he hasn't visited or talked to me in a while.
Has Crag gone away? Maybe he was released from the asylum and didn't tell you.
No. He wasn't a patient here. He just used to visit me by the fountain on sunny days.
Is it a bird then?
Why are you so lonely? I mean, there are other people here to talk to.
I don't like them. They're all crazy. Crag was different. He was tall, dark, and handsome. He thought I was pretty.
Well, she looks kind of pretty.
I'll bet you are pretty, under that heavy hood. Why do you hide your face?
Since Crag stopped visiting me, I don't want to show my ugly face to anyone.
Well, stop talking like that. You're not ugly.
You're just being polite. You don't fool me.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Oh, you can hear it too. Thank goodness. I thought I was imagining it. Where is it coming from?
I don't know. Where do these big doors lead? It sounds like someone's inside.
Preacher Bob is giving a sermon inside. I wanted to go into the chapel myself, but the doors are stuck. I can't budge them.
How did the preacher get inside if the chapel doors are stuck?
He must have had help from his little lackey, Norm.
Whoa, those are some big doors.
Well, you know what? She said big, dark, and handsome. So...
Quite a big fellow.
Right.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Jeez, Max. It's the same as it was yesterday and the day before that. I'm Bruce. Bruce Chambers, remember? Man, that wreck must have really rattled your brain.
A car wreck?
Yeah. Taking that nurse's car for a joyride wasn't the brightest thing you've ever done. Now your face is all messed up and you can't remember squat.
Well, he sounds sane, but he isn't Crag.
Where am I?
You've been here before, don't you remember?
No, this place isn't familiar at all.
It's the courtyard, Max. You like it here.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Now just calm down, Max. Calm down.
But I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not, Max, sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to punch him, but on the other hand, he's kind of right. I don't sound very sane.
I know this will sound nuts.
You're right.
You mean you believe me?
No, I mean it sounds nuts. Just take your pill, Max, and you'll feel better.
Yeah, kind of what I was afraid of. So, let's talk to this guy, and then let's go to see Doc
I
Morgan.
wonder what's on his mind. Excuse me, what's your name?
John Whitewood, Max. Don't you remember?
No, I'm sorry.
Sane has nothing to do, music won't help. I'm just going to ask one more time where.
Where am I?
The asylum, of course. In the courtyard. We had to evacuate the tower cells because of the explosion.
But I wasn't helped getting out of that tower.
What explosion?
The generator. It was supposed to be repaired this week. I guess they were a little too late.
Oh, what about all the patients up there?
I'm afraid you were the only one who survived, my friend.
I'm the only survivor? My God! How many people died up there?
I'd say 15 or so. The fire spread quickly after the second explosion. Then there was no way to reach them in time, but how did you manage to escape?
If I told you, you'd think I'm really insane.
Try me. I'd like to know how you survived this disaster.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
I see.
You must think I'm as loony as the others.
No, that's not true. I have my own theory on what could have happened to you.
I'd like to hear it.
What's your theory?
Well, I think that maybe your mind couldn't handle the thought of you abandoning those who needed help, so you constructed a world to hide in, inside your mind, until it was safe to come back. The town represented the tower, the children were the patients, and the missing adults represented the doctors and other authority figures who weren't around to help.
Huh, maybe you're right. But it all seemed so real.
Your mind is capable of wondrous things, Max. In your head, it was real.
You know what? I'm almost starting to think that I am insane thanks to that guy. He makes a valid point. I wonder how much of my mind will be intact after this playthrough. But I do think that this is Doc Morgan.
An old piece of equipment, but it seems to be working fine.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like a doctor. What's he writing? Hello? You must be Dr. Morgan.
Hmm? Oh. We thought we'd lost you in the fire, Max. Where have you been?
What? Don't you keep track of your patients?
I was somewhere else for a while.
Well, it's good that you're safe, Max. But you seem to get into trouble whenever you go away. I've told you before that you need to stay in control if you expect to get well.
Yeah, but...
I didn't just go away in my mind, Dr. Morgan. I was in an actual place. A small town with children. They were real.
Now, Max, don't get all excited. I can have one of the orderlies restrain you if necessary. Will it be necessary, Max?
No, I'm fine. I want to get well, Doctor, but I have so many strange thoughts, unanswered questions.
Curiosity is a good thing, Max. I wish I had some answers for you. Perhaps we can talk later, after my work here is done.
Which had to do with those notes and the music? By the way, how did you know I hadn't died? I mean, about the fire?
What fire? What happened?
The generator exploded. Too bad about all of those others up there in the tower. We could only save so many.
Hey, first, the orderly said there were none survivors but me.
Others? What do you mean?
Don't you understand, Max? The fire. It wiped out all of the cells in the tower. Everyone inside. You're lucky to be alive.
No one seems to be bothered by this. Does anyone know what happened to make the generator explode?
We haven't discovered the cause yet, but of course we're concerned about all the patients. Right now, we're trying to keep everyone calm and pleasant. Don't want them to dwell on disturbing things, do we? No, surely not.
What are you writing, Doctor?
I'm conducting an experiment. The effects of different types of music on all the patients.
A record. Rockabilly swing thing. A record. Belladonna in A flat.
Well, let's put up some different music then.
No, there must be a better way.
Yeah, I meant...
A record. The Donner Party Waltz. A record. Belladonna in A flat.
Pick that one up.
A record. The Ballad of Captain Dick.
Well, if we need to bring the big guy up to move...
No, there must be a record. The record. I hope he only dances with the fish.
That indeed got him to move, that's correct, but can he open the door for us?
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Now there be a melody any good sailor would dance a jig to.
Let's quickly look around the other patients, see for any reaction. I assume that the other one is going to affect the king, and Belladonna might affect the tutu player over here. who I unfortunately cannot see well enough. Never mind. She doesn't care about the music at the moment. Yeah, he's not dancing, so... Unfortunately, that doesn't help me much right now. Except that I can just enter in here.
All those who came before me were thieves and robbers, but the sheep would not listen to them.
Mannequins.
I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. He will come in and go out.
Why'd
and
they
find
chain his hands to
pasture.
his feet?
The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy.
Excuse me,
I have
what's your
come
name?
That they may have
I
life
am Saint
and
Norman,
have
the
it
disciple of Bob.
Disciple of Bob? What faith is that?
It is the truth. Bob's word is truth. He is the eyes and ears of God. Oh, glorious and most holy of Bobs. Bob is the most Bob of all. Hallelujah! Praise be to Bob.
If only you could see my face now. I can tell you it is full of... Who? Alright.
The preacher seems to be interested in the sin of stealing. Did something happen?
Oh, a most foul and wicked occurrence has befallen our most majestic and glorious house of worship. A sinful calamity of wretched thievery and deception has spirited away the holiest of holy tokens from the house of Bob.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
So, what is it?
The preacher seems to be pretty riled up. Is he always like this?
No, but one of the evil sinners took something very valuable from the house of Bob. Therefore, we are watchful of all who would approach. Stay back.
But all I want to do is talk to the preacher.
Then do it from here.
I shall. By the way, what the heck is that? Nothing special, apparently.
Seems rather eccentric.
Men do not...
Excuse me, what's your name?
Bob.
My name. Disciple Norman. This lost sheep seeks the truth.
Seek the truth, preacher.
Amen, Norman. I go by many names, my child, but you may call me Preacher Bob.
You seem to be quite, well, energetic about the topic of stealing. Why is that?
Oh, the wicked are among us, my friend. They spread their vile ideas and sinful thoughts like a cancer. And now, the sinners have desecrated the sanctity of his house.
Desecrated? How did they do that?
Evil thieves slipped into his great house and performed a terrible deed. With the devil's hands, they stole the most holy of holy symbols. What has our society come to when the wretched pawns of Satan feel free to run rampant in Bob's house? Can I hear an amen?
Amen, preacher.
Thank you, Norman.
What did this holy symbol look like? Maybe I'll come across it.
They stole no less than the sacred cross of the church, my son. A golden testament to his good word.
Your parishioners seem a little, wooden.
The lost sheep doesn't recognize the flock, Brother Norman.
Open his eyes, Father.
Amen to that. My flock is special in the eyes of the Lord, my son. Right now, they sit motionless in deep prayer. So strong is their devotion that they appear to be made of wood to the common man. But in truth, they are as alive as you and I.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay. Let's just do a little bit of music testing, but apparently we need a cross. We can at least get a little further.
What's the point?
Well, the point was that I actually want to kind of put it...
The Donner Party Waltz. A record. Rocket. A record.
Let's see what the king has to say about this. Yeah.
Long live the king.
Let's see what he has to say now, and though I doubt this is the right one, for some reason I have the feeling that the belladonna would possibly affect 2 patients, or at least the one that is crazy enough to do something weird. I want to see just how the king can swing. Thank you very much. Ho-ho. Doesn't very sound like a king song, to be honest, though. Not really.
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Well, all right. Makes me want to shake my hips like I did on the Solomon show.
That doesn't help anything, though.
The water fountain looks nasty. Doesn't anybody maintain this place?
Nope. Apparently not. Well, one more record to try. Do you have anything to say about the new music?
Where is that?
Nope. Alright. Could talk again to her about the door, perhaps. After all, it's open now, but... Also interesting that Dr. Morgan lets me...
A record. Bella...
Donna in a flat. Pull on any record that I want, which is kind of interesting. Yep.
Very disturbing. Yet I can't look away. A radio. Wonder if I can get any news from the outside world.
We will try that one as well. Quickly, before we are running out of time. We are already running a bit out of time, but apparently I just need to make it perhaps a little longer episodes. But first, well, I didn't want to walk up there. First, I want to talk to this guy.
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
I love it. It makes me very happy. It reminds me of my late wife, Evelyn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you miss her?
Miss her? Ha! That old backlash? I'm delirious with joy that she kicked the bucket before me.
I don't know why I'm asking this, but...
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Very funny, old man.
Very funny, old man.
Perhaps I need to do a certain order, because we still haven't been able to make the woman that rhymes dance a lot, but let's just turn on the radio, see what happens, and after that, I think I'm just gonna call an episode and ponder a little bit about this puzzle.
Active only in newborns, DNAV goes on to deform, cripple, and kill victims within a few years.
Yeah, we heard something about that before, and we saw a memory of us that new children were being stillborn. And we had some great news. I wonder if we were working on that. Ah.
Active only in newborn.
Well, that doesn't do that much, that music. Well, I'm gonna call it an episode here, and I'm gonna think about what I'm going to do next. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.